If you look inside my closet, you'll see that I have a pretty good number of cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I really do have a good number of them. Now, I'm not just talking about the normal variety such as sci-fi and comic books. I also mean the incredible kinds from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoyed looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one at a convention, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about every single one of them. We're gonna analyze every single bit of them, how well they turned out, and if it's well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready, because this is CGS, aka a Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Oh, right, I'm sorry about that. I still couldn't get enough of that intro right about now, but anyways, let's go ahead and do it properly. Hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to another fantastic episode of CGS, aka a Cosplayer's Guide to Success. So yeah, I guess right about now, I think we're really getting massively close to, of course, where we need to be right about now, because yeah, talking about all those cosplays one by one all throughout the years is really taking my breath for sure. And yeah, I can tell in a good number of episodes I was almost running out of breath for, of course, every single one of them. So, but hey, not to worry. I think we are starting to slow down right about now and catching up to, of course, where we need to be. And yeah. I guess there's no denying on that front. So yeah, I guess enough about that. Now for, of course, today's episode right about now, we're going to be talking about pretty much another cosplay that I got a chance to actually work on this year in particular, and I've actually made a good timing on, of course, this one. So yeah, for today's episode right about now, we're going to be diving right into Kotaro Tatsumi from Zombieland Saga. So yeah, this cosplay is, of course, one that I've actually put together pretty much well after the start of course, this year in particular, and of course, I actually managed to get it done just in time for Season 2 of Zombieland Saga to come out, which is, of course, Zombieland Saga R, which, if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out, as well as, of course, the first season of course, this show. So yeah, that's what I figure out we're gonna do. And in case a lot of you guys are wondering, I really enjoyed Zombieland Saga ever since I first saw it, right around back in, Halloween of 2019. I never thought I would see the day that, of course, an idol group that are also zombies to actually work well for me. So yeah, and I guess for the case of cosplaying as someone from, of course, this show, I knew right away that Kotaro Tatsumi would, of course, be the perfect choice for me to go for. So yeah, that's what I kind of figure out we're gonna do for sure. So yeah, I've got the entire cosplay right in front of me right up now, and I'm ready to go ahead and talk about it bit by bit and piece by piece, just to see how well it actually turned out. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get right to it. Now, of course, as always, throughout the good majority of course, this show, I think pretty much the main thing we should talk about right now is, of course, well, the main costume for, of course, this cosplay. So yeah, I guess right about now, I think it's appropriate that we start things off with, of course, the official cosplay for, of course, this one, and I think we should go ahead and start off with, of course, the one thing I actually got first, which is, of course, these wonderful pairs of sunglasses that I got. So yeah, I pretty much got this in this nice little baggie that I bought straight off of Amazon earlier this year, and yeah, I have to say they actually do look like regular old sunglasses as we speak, but I knew right away that they would be perfect for, of course, this cosplay for sure, because because yeah, I guess if anything, sunglasses are of course on what Kotaro actually wears in the show. So yeah, I guess for the case of this cosplay, I figure I would probably get these sunglasses, and I say they were the perfect fit for of course this cosplay in particular. So yeah, I guess for sure, I really do admire the way the sunglasses actually turned out, and yeah, they are really a good fit for of course this cosplay in particular. So yeah, now that I've actually got that out of the way, I might as well go ahead and talk about the main costume itself. So yeah, I think it's pretty simple, just a regular old, pretty much fancy schmancy type of wearing a particular, pretty much, yeah, and in fact, seeing how Kotaro is serving as, of course, the idol group in the show's manager, which is, of course, Fran Shushu, I think it's appropriate that, of course, he would actually be dressed appropriate as, of course, the idol group's manager, which I have to say is actually a really good fit. Like, of course, you got this wonderful coat, which actually does look really nice, and of course, this wonderful vest underneath with of course I think as you can yeah, pretty much as you can see in this pocket right about now, I think if I can get it sticking out properly, and yeah, I think pretty much this thing right here to of course representing the bit of a squid head, of course, Kotaro actually carries in that said pocket in his vest, which is actually quite saying a whole lot for sure. So yeah, and of course pretty much a regular old shirt and tie as we speak, and of course this wonderful belt that came with it, and of course these wonderful pairs of trousers for sure. So yeah, I guess there's no doubting that front, and whoa, yeah, and of course there's no doubting that front. That of course the costume itself actually looks really fantastic for sure, and I really love the way it actually turned out, and a lot like all the other cosplays that I got in the past episodes of course this show. I got this straight off of Easy Cosplay, which is sweet, and I still do admire the way they actually turned out with of course a good number of these cosplays in particular, and yeah, I think a bit of an interesting story about now. In fact, I do recall, I think probably by the time I actually started wearing it, one of the buttons accidentally came off, and oh, looks like another one must have accidentally came off as we speak. But hey, not to worry. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they're just they're just pretty easy fixes in particular. So no big deal on that front. So yeah, I guess regardless of course that issue, I still do admire the way the costume actually turned out for sure. So yeah. And of course, pretty much, I think I also mentioned that not just the main costume that I got, but I also got this wonderful wig that actually came with it, which is sweet, and yeah, I guess if anything, I still do admire the way the wig actually turned out, to which, as you will see later on, once I actually try the whole thing on, is of course it actually does match the hairstyle that of course Kotaro actually has throughout the course of the show. So yeah, I guess if anything, I still do admire the way the wig actually turned out on top of course the main costume. So yeah, and of course, much like all the other ones, I have to rely on these wonderful dress shoes that can help me out for, of course, this cosplay, and again, it really does get the job done just fine, and I still do admire the way it actually turned out. So yeah, no big deal on that front. It's everything what I would expect. So yeah, and so yeah. That's pretty much everything that I have to say for, of course, my Kotaro Tatsumi cosplay. Again, it's actually a pretty basic cosplay that I've actually put together, but it does get the job done just fine, regardless on some issues I actually have with it. So yeah, nothing too basic. It's pretty much everything that I would expect for, of course, this cosplay in particular. So So yeah, I guess pretty much all it's left to do is to, of course, try the whole thing on and see how it fares up. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get right to it. Alrighty, well, looks like I'm officially in this cosplay right about now, and yeah, I think I have to say, it actually does look good. I mean, it's not great, but yeah, I think it's actually really, really good. In fact, yeah, I think, judging by the way I actually see it, yeah, yeah, I don't really think it's actually the best cosplay I've actually put together, but I do think it's actually pretty good, nevertheless. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take these sunglasses off. So yeah, I guess pretty much with, of course, what you're seeing right about now, I think I will have to say I'm still pretty proud of course, the way my Kotaro Tatsumi cosplay actually turned out, and yeah, I think I'm actually really lucky to, of course, finally get this done just in time for Season 2 of Zombieland Saga to come out, and yeah, I definitely, yeah, I guess I've actually made perfect timing, so yeah. And yeah, I think I will have to say, I think I will have to admit, like I said, I do have a bit of a few issues with, of course, this cosplay. Like, of course, sometimes the buttons on the vest will, of course, pop up, pop off at any random moment. But hey, it's no big deal on that front. It's just a simple, easy fix for sure, just to get that out of the way. But yeah, the rest of the costume, I have to say, pretty much from what you're seeing right now, it still absolutely still looks pretty good by far. So yeah, I guess yeah, though I will have to admit, I think this vest right about now, it can be a bit tough to, of course, stay resting onto, of course, my shoulders. But hey, I just wanted to match the same pretty much the same personality trait as, of course, the actual character in the show. But yeah, regardless of course, everything I have to say, I am still pretty proud of course, my Kotaro Tatsumi cosplay. I think it's actually really, really good, nevertheless. And like I say, it's not really great by far, but I do think it's actually a pretty good one, nevertheless. So yeah, and I know deep down, hands down, is that once I actually debut this at a future convention sometime soon, you bet I will be absolutely looking forward to, of course, meeting up with other Zombieland Saga cosplayers out there, particularly the pretty much all the members of Franshushu, to of course get that going. So yeah, I guess if anything, regardless of course, what I have to say, and especially on a few issues I actually have with this one, I still have to say my Kotaro Tatsumi cosplay is still pretty good, nevertheless, and I still love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, and that's pretty much everything that I have to say on that. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for, of course, this episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on, of course, how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, as always, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then by all means, go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And of course, as always, if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got going on, including showing off some fantastic cosplays like this one, as you see here, then go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, as always, yeah, and of course, if you want to show your support for me, yeah, for of course me in particular, as well as of course see some sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyTagTV. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, feel free to, of course, subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified with, of course, each and every single new video that I got coming up in the near future. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, and I definitely know in the next episode, it is definitely going to be a blast for sure, because this next cosplay that I got coming up is, well, I think it's pretty much one of a few things. One is, of course, I would go from, of course, being a manager of an idol group to, of course, being an actual idol herself, and of course, with when I talked about my Venti cosplay, we are definitely going to return to, of course, the wonderful world of Genshin Impact. And the third thing I should mention, I think for, of course, this cosplay I'm going to be talking about, I think it's time for me to, of course, jump right onto being a cute and adorable church deaconess. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can figure it out from here, so... But hey, I guess until the next episode, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and as always, I'll see you in the next, next video. Take care.